What's going on, everyone? You know what it is. World Combat Sports here. Fight night. It's just a live commentary. I'm not gonna stream the fight, but I'm gonna bring you the live commentary for the co-main event and the main event. So all you have to do is just stand by and enjoy the show. So who's up right now is F.A. Jogba. They pretty much hyping him up, to be the next big heavyweight in the near future. I'm pretty sure as he get enough fights up on his belt, he's going to continue to increase his competition, his level of competition rather. A jogger coming in at negative 5,000. Kalaze is plus 1,300, something like that. Be right back. It's the first round. Well, I want to see from a Jogbe. I want to see how fluent he is once the fight gets going. He's sending, his jab to the body and then up top. So he's doubling up on the jab. He just got caught with a hard right hand, the Jogba, because he's keeping his punches out there too long. His opponent counted over his left with his right. He's just keeping his punches out there too damn long. You know what I'm saying? Kalaze has faced Adam Konoski, Michael Hunter, Joe Joyce, and Robert Alfonso. So this is the co-main event. Of course, Charlo and Harrison up next. Ronnie Shields is the trainer for F8 Jaguar. He have to be more fluent, in my opinion. Let his hands go more. He throws his right hand and leave it out there. He don't pull it back. He throws it. He admires his work, and he leaves it out. He want to see once he lands how his opponent is going to react. When he's using the jab, you know, he's a little bit predictable, F.A. Kalaze is not doing too much right now. Just trying to counter Ajagbe because he's knowing he's leaving his jab out there. So he's just trying to find a counter. Nice swift jab from Ajagbe. That's more like it. Pop that stick out there. Still, Kalaze is countering Ajagbe's jab. Very nice. Kalaze is coming over the top of Ajagbe's right jab. And it's working for him right now. Nice 2-punch combination. That ain't 6-punch combination. Ajagbe's hurt. Ajagbe's hurt. He's still standing though. That was like an 8-punch combination. These guys are throwing down. And Ajagbe is just standing there. He's stationary. He's not even using his movement. Oh, nice right hand by Kalaze. Ajagbe's coming back. Nice solid straight right down the middle. Oh, nice left hook from Ajagbe. He's hurt. His opponent's hurt a little bit. He's waking up now, Ajagbe. He's waking up. Nice right hand. He's hurting his opponent now. Nice stiff jab. Coming with the right hand over the top. Now he's reaching a little bit. Just chill, calm down. Your opponent's hurt. Use your jab. There you go. Kalaze may not be in the best shape because he was doing very well against Ajagbe. Ajagbe is just having his way right now, man. Nice 2-punch combination. Knockdown. 45 seconds in the second round. Ajagbe knocks him down with a right hand. It's more so fatigue. Not being able to handle the pressure that Ajagbe was putting on him. This fight is going to be early quick. Ajagbe closes distance. Jab right. Another right hand. Left hook. Straight right. Right over the top. His opponent. Okay, his opponent's fighting back with a jab. Double jab. He's done. Oh, solid right hand by Ajagbe. Ajagbe is on the hunt right now. Left, right, left, right. Another power right hand. His opponent is stumbling on his feet, man. He's kind of wobbly on his feet right now. But he made it through the second round. I don't think this is going to last past the 6th round. I mean the 3rd round. But I will give it to Ajagbe. He woke up finally. All these doctors in the corner trying to see if the guy's right. You know, they don't want him to take too much punishment from a power puncher like F.A. Jaguar. So they're going to let him go until the 3rd round. Jagbe still has a lot of work to do if he wants to be considered a top elite heavyweight. He just stays there sometimes too much. And this guy, he's like a C-level fighter, was able to get off on the Efe Ajagba with like an 8-punch combination. It's just not something he can allow to happen with a fighter who has good power and stamina. But the fight should be stopped in the 3rd round. He should be able to stop this guy now, unless he surprises us. Unless he surprises us and be able to deal it, dig in the wheelhouse and find some more stamina. He's gonna be up out of here. Now Efe didn't set up, but he tried to lead with a he tried to come in with a lead left hook, missed badly. Back with the jab, nice right. I like how he set that up, Efe. Nice. Efe is just kind of brawling right now. Time he throw a jab, he comes with a 2-punch combination. He's just trying to knock this guy out right now. It's all power. Kalaze, he ducked up under the left hand. He's trying to stay alive, man. But Efe keeps trying to hit him with the right hand. Efe's coming in just with the 1, coming over top with the 2. He's not really setting anything up, but he's using all his power. He's putting a lot of power in those punches. His opponent seems to be settled down a little bit. He's surviving. Using his ring generalship, moving to his left. Oh, nice return counter from Kalaze. Nice left-right. Hey, Efe can be hit. Period. Efe Ajagba can be hit. He's showing he can be hit. He's being hit right now. And he still ain't trying to use no head movement. That right hand, man, it's so predictable. He hold his right hand up like this and try to land it. He need to get out of that habit. He stung his opponent again who tried to return. Both fighters look a little winded right now. Kalaze, he's trying to stay in there. Efe's still in there. Oh, nice right hand. His opponent stumbled on his feet. And Ajagba walked away to the corner. He didn't even press his opponent. He thought because he was hurt, he was done, and he just walked to the other corner. He knocked Ajagba down. He knocked him down. I told you he's standing there too much. Ajagba is on the canvas. He knocked him down. He didn't even attack his opponent, Ajagba. Now his opponent is semi-vigilant. Both have been on the canvas. Ajagba is looking for one power shot. He just got off the canvas, y'all. Wow. Ajagba was dropped in the 3rd round. One of the weirdest rounds. Real talk. Efe Ajagba hurt his opponent, Kalaze, right? He hurt him. And he was stumbling on his feet, but he didn't go down. Ajagba walks away, turns his back, and goes to the corner. And the ref never steps in because his opponent's still on his feet. So they close distance, and Efe standing in the pocket, no head movement, no nothing. And his opponent still has power. And he lands his power shot. Jab, right, miss, comes back. Ajagba hurts him bad, and he's just wobbling on his feet, and Ajagba walks the opposite way. And he never went down. His opponent waves him back like, come on, it ain't over yet. Ajagba walks in and he cracks him with a right hand. Down goes Efe Ajagba, man. Rookie mistake. This guy is fatigued. His opponent, Kalaze, is fatigued, but he still has power. Both have been down on the canvas right now. This is a close fight. Now, that may have rejuvenated his opponent who was out on his feet. He hurt Ajagba. Now let's see how it works in the 4th round. Kalaze may. Oh, they're going at it. Both exchange. Ooh. They throwing some heavy shots. Ajagba, he ain't backing up. Kalaze, he's still there. Both of these guys are throwing heavy shots. Nice jab to the body for Kalaze. And then up top. Hey, F.A. Ajagba is dead. He still ain't moving his head. He just don't care, man. I'm telling you. He might get knocked out if he don't move. Both of these guys are throwing heavy shots. Now Kalaze is licking his tongue out, getting a little arrogant. Oh, Ajagba making pay with a right hand. But this time nothing happened. His opponent has some power on his shots, though. Oh, nice uppercut by Ajagba. His opponent's hurt again. He's moving away. Reset. Throws out 2 jabs. Oh, nice body shot by Kalaze. These guys are throwing some heavy, heavy shots right now. Ajagba's just going for the knockout for real. He needs to be a bit more unpredictable. Set it up with a variety. You know, lead with his jab to the body like he was doing earlier. So right now he just scooted in and tried to throw a right to the body and got nothing from it. He cashed in on nothing. He walks right back in with the right hand loaded. He's really just trying to knock out Kalaze. And Kalaze still isn't getting out the way of the right hand. There it is. There it is. I thought for a second F.A. was hurt again. Man, both of these guys don't care about head movement when they posturing in front of one another. F.A. might go down again, man. His opponent Kalaze got some sting on those punches, but neither opponent is willing to move their head. F.A. is just walking them down like he's the Terminator. I just don't like that robotic style, man. Like, he's so predictable. Like, this ain't the Terminator business. This ain't the Terminator business. You know what I'm saying? This is hit, not get hit. This isn't, you know, just stand there mano a mano, punch for punch, man. Well, we headed to the 5th round. Both fighters have touched the canvas. A very solid fight so far, right? You have Ajagba versus Kalaze, if that's his name. You know, both of these fighters pretty much is active with the jab when they choose to use it. But what I will say, they are throwing heavy power punches. They're not moving off the center. They just throwing power punches to knock the other out. And both of them have paid for throwing power punches. They know their opponent. They know what division they're in. And they're still not trying to get off center or move their head. I would say Kalaze is moving his head just a little bit more. I would say that. But it's not enough. You can see F.A. holding his hand up like this when he's walking in. It's the 5th round. F.A.'s having he's having some success. Both are wild right now, very wild. Somebody might get knocked out, and it look like it might be Kalaze. You know, F.A.'s being pretty effective coming under with that uppercut. I would say F.A. seems pretty good with his cardio right now. He don't seem to be breathing heavy, but his opponent is going backwards. Nice step back left uppercut by F.A. Ajagba. He's really using his uppercuts now. Oh, he got caught again. F.A. was hit with a right hand again. Seemed to eat it pretty good. That's out. FA called him with a right hand again. This time I don't think he's getting up. Count at 5. Ref gonna. Okay. He came up. Oh, he caught FA again. He's on unsteady legs for real. FA may finish this in the 5th round. There's 118 left in the round. Jogba on the hunt. Land a 2-punch combination. Then clinch up against the ropes. FA is just with the better cardio, the more sting on his punches. He's just walking them down, walking them down. His opponent's in a bad way right now. His opponent throws in the towel. FA Jogba wins. About 53 seconds remaining in the 5th round. Seems to have pretty good cardio. That's the respect I give FA. He seems to have pretty decent cardio. His opponent, not so much though. So the main event is coming up. It's going to be Charlo, Jamel Charlo and Tony Harrison. They're the main event. This was a co-main event. It's funny looking at this, seeing some of the media people that I know out there. But one thing I can say that's a plus for a Jogba is that his cardio is pretty decent. His opponent may not have the best cardio, but it just seems like he would have stood there and fought until he went out on his shield. But you know, in the wake of what's been going on in boxing and the fighters dying, they might be a little bit skittish when they have a power puncher like F.A. Jogba in there. And these guys was really tossing bricks. Seriously. It was masonry. These cats right here was building freaking brick walls. F.A. Jogba has a lot of work to do, man. He gets dropped by a C-level fighter, man. He has a lot of work to do. Just can't wait. Harrison about to come up, y'all. We about to see if Harrison is able to back up all that talk and retain his belt. We're going to see if Charlo can step up to the plate and regain the titles that he lost. That's what we want to see. Maurice said, I got Charlo tonight. My man Edwards has Harrison. We're going to see who champ is tonight, or the chump. That's true. Who's going to be the champ or the chump, man? I wouldn't say the chump because both of them will fight. You know, win or lose, neither one of them are chumps. But, you know, Charlo, man, they might want to make sure they have some counselors available and some life coaches on deck if he don't walk up out of there with them belts. They better have a priest. They need to have a choir, to sing him a song or something, a serenade to calm him down. They better have something. If Charlo don't walk up out of here with these freaking belts, they better make sure that Dr. Phil is close by. I'm telling you, it's not going to be nice, man. I don't see him handling it that way. Jamal back there hyping him up, getting him ready, building him up mentally and everything. So we'll see how that goes, man. But in order for F.A. Jogbo to even come close to being a contender, even with somebody like Daniel Du Bois, man, he need to work on his head movement. They need to put that man on the rubber band. Something. He don't have hardly any freaking head movement. And he's not going to have a long career as a heavyweight with no head movement. You step in there with somebody like Deontay Wilder, it's going to be an easy day. Tyson Fury, it's going to be easy. It's going to be an easy time. Even Dillian White may be able to get off on F.A. Jogba easy. Derek Chisora, man, come on, man. You think Derek Chisora wants to sit up here and have F.A. Jogba on wobbly leg? He ain't trying to see Derek Chisora. Man, Derek would slaughter this dude. He would go in there, full pledge, all out onslaught, and finish F.A. Jogba with that head movement that he ain't trying to use. Derek Chisora would slaughter this dude. He has good cardio, though. I will commend him for that. He has good cardio. But he's in the heavyweight division where cardio isn't so much to a point where you see it often. He's going to have to get through his head. I know he's thinking right now in his head, say, damn, I was dropped. You can tell he's thinking about a lot of stuff right now. But he has to come to he has to come to a point of reasoning, man. Him and Ronnie Shields, that this guy need to work on his head movement. This is not a Terminator sport. This is boxing. You need to hit and not get hit. Even as a heavyweight, you need to learn how to duck up under some of those punches. And Jogba, he's just standing there, man, throwing heavy shots, looking forward to see what the effect's going to be once he lands. That's weird. Like he had his opponent hurt, wobbly on unsteady legs, doing the head bob, and he just walks away to the dang corner like the ref never stepped in. And then he comes back out, close distance, and his opponent ends up dropping him with a right hand. Look at that. F.A. walks straight in, gets hits with a jab. Don't try to change it up a little bit. Don't try to cut a different angle. Total punches, 107. Jogba, his opponent, 38. Thrown, 235. His opponent, 206. 46%. Vice, 18%. F.A. has a lot of work to do. This ain't the robot game. This is real freaking life. You get hit, you feel it. Now it's what we all been waiting for, the rematch. All the talk is over. The press conference is that closed out. Everybody's inside the arena, and it's not entirely packed up in here. You can see seats open everywhere. But the main focal point is the headliner. There go Errol Spence, just giving Jamal Charlo. Errol Spence look good, looks healthy. Look like he looks like from the outside, he looks like he's good to go. No real damage. We don't know. You can come here with a sweat top or whatever and smile for the camera, but we truly don't know how he's feeling inside or what's really going on. The best drink you can have, boy. H2O. It's just commercials right now. The main event is on deck. It should be kill or be killed with these two, but with technical discipline. You know what I'm saying? Kill or be killed with technical discipline. Not anything reckless. But it should be a pretty interesting fight. If it lives up to the hype now. If it lives up to the hype. Y'all be sure while you tune in, right? To pass the word, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to World Combat Sports YouTube channel and IG, man. Follow me on Facebook, all that. Twitter, check out worldcombatsports.com. I would have streamed the fight. But Facebook be kicking you off, putting you in jail without bail. Repeat offenders. They're putting you in there for like 4 or 5 days, man. No food, nothing. Man, these commercials is long. You know what? I ain't never seen so much medicine when I was growing up. They got medicine for everything right now. Fingernail medicine, hair follicle medicine, elbow medicine, pinky toe medicine, nostril medicine. Every time you turn around, they got medicine for everything, man. The boxing came in the house. Said, "What's up, World Combat Sports?" Stopping through. Just say I'm going to hit the like on the way out. Going to hit the like on the way out. I'll be back for the breakdown and reaction to the fight night. The boxing came. Appreciate it, man. Salute to you. Appreciate that, man. You know what it is. Appreciate the support. Everybody else who tuned in, I appreciate it. Smash the like button. I think I have like 11 people tuned in. Only 6 likes. Here go Errol Spence interview. Oh, you can see the scars on his face too.
Everything's been good. Like everybody know, I've been over where I step. I'm feeling good. I spend a lot of time with my family, my friends, and my little girls, and just enjoy
You
the
can
time
tell the
together.
scars on his face.
My rib was just sore. Like my whole body was just sore. It was just I guess a miracle from God, and it really protected me during the accident because anybody else would probably been killed. So it was just a blessing from God that I was able to make it safely and
Wow,
safely return.
they re-showing the accident, man. Like, man, that was a bad accident. That was a bad accident.
I don't really remember too much, but I can't really talk about the case now. I've been advised by my lawyer. It's still a pending case going on. So out of respect, I choose to
So he talking a little different though. Like something's messed up with his jaw a little bit. Seems just a little bit different than it was before. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely get through it. I'm fighting around May, June. So I'll
So he
be
said May,
fighting
June he's
starting
fighting. So
last week.
obviously he's healing from
I'm
something.
feeling good. I hit the mitts and everything. I hit the rain and stuff too. So I'm feeling good. So I can continue training and start in 2020.
They asked him, did he remember anything from the accident? He said, no, he can't really speak on the case because, it's still, I guess, certain things going on. His attorney advised him not to speak on it.
No, I feel good. Like I said, I've been working with my coach and everything like that, and I've been running and training still. So I feel good. I was back last week, and I wasn't sore or anything. I felt like I just took a long time to rest. So I feel real good. It's like it's been a miracle, and I'm a blessing from God that I haven't had anything
He
serious
said it's been a
happen
blessing from God.
to, or just would have been
If
any
you just
normal
enter the building, man, the main event is on its way on deck. Smash the like button.
my pain
Smash that like button for me.
and the meeting and stuff like that. It's just a blessing just to be here, and I'm very gracious of it. My body actually felt good. I took some time off, and now I think I'm rejuvenated, and I'm ready to get back in the gym and train hard, and hopefully
The
fight.
guy asked about his teeth, but I think he may have a flipper and it looked like his
Fight
front teeth.
Pacquiao, or if Garcia win this fight, I want to fight
His
this
front teeth are
appointees in
veneers.
January.
I'm not sure how long he had
I
it.
had my accident, so
It might be a flip. It might be a just him. He can put it in, and take it out right now. But if you look at his picture, his two front teeth from the that they have on the flyer, his two front teeth are different than the ones he have in right now. So he might indeed land it on his face and knock his teeth out. I may be wrong, but I'm looking at his picture on the flyer, vice the way his teeth look right now.
like I said, I know them guys wish that I wasn't back so fast, but I am back, and I want to fight the top names in the division. Whether it's Manny Pacquiao, whether it's Terrence Crawford, or whether it's Danny Garcia. I do want the top names, and I do want to be the undisputed welterweight champion of the world.
So he's saying he want to fight Terrence Crawford, Manny Pacquiao. You know,
I'll definitely be back in the
he
summertime.
want to be undisputed welterweight champion of the world.
Summer or spring, I'll definitely be back. I'll definitely be back next year. No restriction at all. I've been cleared. I've been cleared. They did all type of scans on me and stuff, and they think it's a miracle. So I can't explain it. All I gotta do is just thank God, and that I'm here. That I'm able to hear and touch my kids and kiss them, and I'm here with my mother and my father, and I
He
get
seems like it was a moment that touched him. You know what I'm saying? Like he seems as a life changing
when I do come to
experience for
America.
him
It's
to
just
go through that.
I'm not gonna take anything for granted.
He's saying he ain't taking nothing for granted. He he think it's a gift from God. He just touched his
It's
kids.
really tough, but Charlo will win.
Hugged his kids or
Of
whatever.
course,
Spend time with his
Charlo
family.
will win, and you just gotta stay focused and listen to the coach. And I feel like he'll come, victorious. But Tony Harris is a tough guy.
He
He's
said
tough.
Tony Harris is a tough
Anything
guy.
Garcia can't do,
Jamel Charlo
he
has
can
to,
definitely do. So
stay focused and listen to his coach. But I can honestly say it seems like Jamel has.
thank
He's
you.
probably waiting for certain things to heal in his mouth, some teeth. Um, They did say he lost some teeth. He didn't answer that when the guy asked him about his teeth and everything. He didn't answer it. But he did mention that he has some legal issues going on, and he's been advised by his attorney not to speak too in depth about the incident. But it's up next. Tony Harrison, Jermell Charlo for the super welterweight WBC world title. I'm not gonna waver from my my prediction, my pick. I'm actually going for Tony Harrison. I think he's the better boxer, period. I really don't prognosticate if Charlo do this, if Charlo. It's going to be up to Charlo to take the belt, period. I'll leave it like that. But my pick, I'm going for Tony Harrison. Much more solid fighter, man. If he uses head movement, we'll see early on if Jermell Charlo has those adjustments. If he works off his jab and go to the body, if he's not so predictable, once he does land that shot, to just go for the head hunt, to try to go for all the power shots up top with Tony Harrison. Let's see if he's patient. That's what we want to see, if Charlo's patient enough to land those effective shots. Because if he gets Tony Harrison hurt, he can take full advantage of it without rushing in and being impulsive. And then for Tony Harrison, he said that he wants to try to stop Charlo this time around. We see if that's actually going to happen. He's pretty solid with his shot selection, Tony Harrison. He's just not out there wasting punches. I still think Jermell Charlo is the heavier puncher, but we all know how that's negated. It should be a solid fight, y'all. It should be a solid fight. Just can't wait. Let's go. Hey, leave some comments. Christ. Dang, man. Jesus. What you trying to do to it, brother? These little gadgets, man, they tripping. I don't know why you tripping, man. Stop tripping. What are you doing? Man, it takes 15 minutes just to set some up. All these little tripods and shit. These supposed to be falling down, having their own little program, man. But apologize for that. Things happen. You know how it is. But the main event is on deck, as you can see. I put 150. He said he put $150 on cornball. He said he put $150 on cornball. I don't even have to ask who he's talking about, man. If you watch the press conference, man, you know who cornball is, man. That shit's funny. So being that the co-main event ended pretty early in the 5th round, you know, they taking their time. I guess giving the fighters time to warm up, whatever the case may be, man. The time on deck is 9:43, so they need to get it popping and still, you know, be within reasonable time and not too late. Because you got some people that's probably in their car watching the fight in the parking lot of the club. They probably out there sipping on some whiskey or some hen. You know what I'm saying? Some Crown Royal. Got mixed drinks. They probably in there getting their head right before they walk in the club. It's time now for the rematch. The walkout is in full effect. Man, check this out. I don't know why these dudes, they're in the hurt business, right? I can guess why. But they be having these bodyguards, man, that's in the upper echelon of human physicality. We're talking about 7 feet tall, 400 plus pounds. So Charlo is coming out first. So Charlo want to come out first. Not too fancy with his, you know, his ring attire this time around. Lines only, lines only. Former WBC World Super Welterweight Champion Jermell Charlo. I mean, he looks like he's ready to go, like Charlo do. You know, every Charlo look like they ready to go, right? It's a big fight. This is a big fight. It's a big fight for both. It changes the landscape of Tony Harrison, in my opinion, more than it does Jermell Charlo. If he's able to keep the belt and defeat Jermell Charlo twice, it catapults him to a whole nother hierarchy of boxing in the super welterweight division. Real talk. If Jermell Charlo wins, you know, it just sets him up for another opponent, whoever that may be. But it does wonders, man. It does wonders for Tony Harrison if he's able to keep this belt. See, Jermell Charlo didn't wear a mask this time. He wasn't overboard with the dang attire. None of that. He just came out with like a hood on with lion, you know, mimic lion's fur or whatever. No more talking. It's time to go. Period. Hey, you just stepped in. The main event is on deck. Hey, press that like button. It don't take that much effort, y'all. Smash the like button. Okay. Tony Harrison coming out like a champ. You know, he got a hip hop artist with him. He looked confident. WBC belt shining. That's how champ walk out. You know, he looks happy. He look composed, comfortable. No anxiety. He looks like everything is good to go, man. I like this song though. Tony Harrison rapping to the crowd. Spitting bars to the crowd, man. He enjoying this moment. Dang, Tony Harrison coming out like freaking Adrian Broner a little bit. That's the only person I know come out like that. He's not even getting in the ring, man. He's up here just standing at the base of the steps till the song plays. He's not even in a rush. He letting his artists get it all out, man. He say, hey, this me and you time to shine. This me and your time to shine. Finally went in the ring, split the ropes. I just seen Mauricio Suleiman's wife in there, WBC president's wife. She's in the ring. Jamel Charlo seems a lot serious. You know what I'm saying? Tony Harrison is praying longer than I've seen a boxer pray. It's kind of, you don't know who's feeling what, you know? Jamel Charlo look like it's all about business. Nothing, no stone left unturned is owned. If I'm going off composure, if I'm going off relaxation, if I'm going off the moment, Tony Harrison ain't turning around getting instruction or trying to basically, well, I just seen Jamal Charlo standing behind Tony Harrison. You know what I'm saying? He might not have been able to get a seat over there because I see the media behind his brother Jamel. So Jamal is standing behind Tony Harrison's corner. I don't know what that's about or whatever, why he's standing behind there, but I did see him standing behind Tony Harrison's corner. Jamel Charlo's serious. I don't get the whole, I just don't get the whole vibe and feeling that Jamel Charlo is absolutely calm for this. He just looks so tense and everything. And then Tony Harrison, he's smiling and everything. He's embracing the moment. He's soaking it all in, man. He's the champ. He's playing to the announcer. He seems the more relaxed out of the two, man. That's just me. That's just my opinion. It's on. Jack Reese in this one? Oh my God. Jack Reese again. Oh my goodness. Jack Reese is on deck. So at least one of these fighters are going to be able to get the 14 count like Tyson Fury. I don't know. Yeah, he said Charlo looking emotional. Charlo looking tight, man. Charlo's looking very serious, man, like it's the first day of school. Tony looks a little dry to me. Both fighters, I could say, look a little dry, you know, but that don't mean nothing. Let's get this in. Let's get this education going. Super welterweight championship bout, WBC crown. Let's go. Harrison plus 200. Charlo negative 275. Draw plus 1800. It better not be no first round knockout. Okay, Charlo close distance. He the first over. And then swings wide with a left hook. No setup or nothing. He tries for the left hook. 2 to the body by Charlo. 1-2. He has Harrison in the corner. So I can tell you what Charlo's trying to do right now. Charlo's trying to knock out Harrison immediately. That first shot had a lot of mustard on it. Charlo's coming in. Really no jab. And then when he's finally closed the distance, it's all power. Different type of energy. Different type of energy from Charlo. He's moving his head. Harrison looks very timid. Harrison looks very stiff right now. Charlo looks like he has 2 Thor hammers in his pocket. There we go, jab by Tony. 2 jabs, you know, double up on the jab, nice. He's seeing, so far, he's seeing everything that Charlo is going on, that's going on with Charlo. Charlo is stepping in, trying to lead with the left hook. Very tensed up is Charlo. Very tensed. Everything has power on it. He just missed with a left hook. Tony's composed right now. I can say, Tony's composed right now, man. Charlo need to put that jab, put that stick out there, man. Then you learn the first time. Tony's just waiting. Tony's waiting. Limited action. Tony pops out the jab. Another one. Just a fill out jab. Just a probing jab. Touch jab. He tried to step in with a lead left hook. It missed Tony Harrison. First jab, good jab up top from Jermell Charlo. Oh, nice, strict double jab by Tony Harrison. Sharp. He looks the more looser out of the two. Jermell threw the jab, came over the top with the right, missed badly. All power. Tony Harrison tried to come in with the 1-2 over the top. Tony looks very composed, man. Charlo looks like freaking a pocket full of quarters right now, man. He just looks so tight. Like they just wrapped him up, man. Bro, look. I'm gonna let this go on. I ain't gonna. Tony Harrison looking very, very astute right now and seeing everything Charlo has. He has Charlo backed up into the corner. Charlo chooses to stay there. So the only thing we're looking for in the next round is to see if Charlo was just trying to fill out Tony Harrison's energy, because he was trying to load and dump everything, like all this power in the first round. He's trying to go in there and finish Tony Harrison early. He couldn't get it done, so he settled down a little bit. But the only thing about him settling down, him being Jermell Charlo, it wasn't no action behind it. It really wasn't anything that he was doing that was productive. So Tony Harrison was able to get off the solid jabs, you know, not push Jamel back. Jamel chose to go back to the corner, and then the round ended. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't really anything, you know, special about the first round. I think Tony Harrison won that first round, though. Yeah, that's a good point, Alex. That's a good point. He said if Charlo loads up, Tony Harrison is going to have a night of boxing. And that's real. Okay, second round on deck. Fighters clinch. Jamel's really trying to bully Tony Harrison on the inside, hitting him with some right body shots in the clinch, like he's supposed to. He's supposed to throw those body shots. He come up top with a left and try and just miss with a right hook. Still power punches. Jamel is stepping in with the lead. All power. Why is Jack Reese stopping the action? Oh, it's a little slight headbutt. Okay. I don't think it was no cut, though. So to start the round, man, Jamel Charlo is pretty much like always. You know, he steps in, not working behind the jab. The jab is right on leave or something. He step in and it's going to come with either left hook or right hook or a power shot. Either way you look at it, it's going to be a power behind it. So Jamel is moving around. Oh, nice two-punch combination by Tony Harrison. Caught Jamel right on his forehead with that right hand. Nice straight down the middle. That's the best punch of the fight. Jamel come with a right to the body. Oh, Jamel missed over the top with a right hand. Bad. Bad. If this is the way it's going to go down, with Jamel loading up on his punches, he in for a long night, man. He just did it again, y'all. That's 2. 3 times. 4. He just missed 4 shots. He's trying to mug Tony Harrison. He missed 4 straight times with power shots. 5. 6. Jamel's looking crazy right now. What is wrong with this guy? He must have cardio for days. Oh, Tony just caught Jamel with 2 good solid shots. It's a fight. It's a fight. Oh, he just stepped to Jamel, landed another 2-punch combination. Tony with the jab out there. Tony, the more composed fighter, working behind the jab. Look, right now, Jamel, he ain't showing he learned anything. I'm telling you, Tony Harrison might stop Jamel if this keeps up. Mark my word. Tony Harrison looks composed. Oh, wow. He knocked Tony Harrison down. He knocks Tony Harrison down out of nowhere. Tony Harrison stayed in the pocket too long with Jamel, swinging those body shots, and Tony Harrison first knockdown of the fight. Let's see how he does it. So Charlo walking back to the round, mad confidence now. He dropped Tony Harrison. But listen, Tony Harrison only got dropped because he tried to stand in there and trade with Jamel Charlo. You know what I'm saying? Because he's throwing nothing but power shots, man. He just landed a 2-punch combination on the inside. He stayed there too long. And Jamel caught him with a left hook. Nice left hook. Hey, you can't say nothing about it. It was nice. He stayed in the pocket too long, man. They made a good point. Tony Harrison should stay on the outside and box Jamel Charlo. He paid the price for staying on the inside. Now the fight isn't over for Tony Harrison, but he needs to be smart. Yeah, sneaky left hook, I agree. If Charlo keep loading up, Tony will box all night, for sure. Look, Jamel Charlo's going to come out here with the same power shots. Tony Harrison's going to have to be smart. He's trying to stay on the inside with Jamel Harrison. He's going to get stopped. Jamel is right back to the same thing. Throwing wild punches. Oh, my God. Jamel is missing badly. Get from on the inside. Tony, move, bruh. You about to get stopped. This guy's just loading up with uppercuts. Jamel loading up with uppercuts. Tony's just standing on the inside right now. He seems like he's seeing. He seems coherent. Tony's weathering the storm. Jamel slams a two-punch combination. Tony takes it. Tony Harrison's being sucked in to what he's selling. Jamel is landing straight shots down the middle. He's trying to finish this fight. He's missing a lot too. His eyes are still focused, Tony Harrison. He's pressuring Jamel Charlo. Oh, nice two-punch combination by Tony. Oh, nice solid left hook by Tony Harrison. Get out. Nice uppercut. Jamel felt that uppercut, man. It's a fight. Jamel came back with a left uppercut. Now Jamel's trying to work the jab. I'm telling you, man, Tony is the sharper fighter out of this too. Tony is the sharper fighter. Oh, nice. Oh, he knocks Jamel mouthpiece out. Whose mouthpiece is that? Tony or Jamel's? Jamel, oh, nice double left hook to the body. That was pretty. Jamel landed two left hooks to the body. Oh, Tony Harrison come back, man. This is a solid fight. Tony goes to the body with a left hook. Jamel felt that on the back foot, moving back. Tony goes to jab to the body. Jamel returns it with a straight left. Everything has power on it from Jamel. Tony Harrison staying composed though. Sweeping left hook by Jamel Charlo. Tony goes back to the body, deliver his own left to the body. Jamel the stronger fighter, but he's going backwards. Tony, oh, with a nice two-punch combination. Don't stand in the pocket too long, Tony, else you're going to get dropped again. Oh, nice, solid work by Tony on the ropes. 1-2 combination. He just pushed Jamel Charlo off, like, get off me. No return from Jamel Charlo. Tony Harrison walking him down. Walking him down. Oh, walking him down like a beast. Walking him down, man. That was the best round of the fight so far. Tony Harrison seemed like the knockdown was like, I know what I did wrong. I stayed in the pocket too long, and I know what to do now. So what they said was stay on the outside and box. He didn't do that too much. He's gonna live or die by proving to Jamel Charlo that he ain't afraid to box with him on the inside. And that's exactly, whether he paid the price or he it works out dividends for him and he cashed that check. Either way, it just seems like someone's getting stopped. Tony Harris is the better boxer. Jamel Charlo, he comes out strong in the round, and then he kind of filters down a little bit. The energy digresses a little bit, and then Tony Harrison comes on. Even with the knockdown, right? I think Tony Harrison won that last round. Absolutely. Tony Harrison don't seem fazed by all that work, those heavy shots. It's a good fight so far. Both fighters, Jamel Charlo and Tony Harrison, putting on a damn good fight. Jamel Charlo fundamentals, it's not, his jab should be more sharp and crisp. It's just not, man. If he don't have no power behind a hook, a step in left hook or something like that, okay, there go the double jab, but still it's just like he's arm punching just a little bit. Nice stiff jab to Tony Harrison. Jamel fighting off the back foot, waiting for the counter. Nice right hook by Jamel. Tony Harrison with the jab up top. Both fighters in the pocket. Oh, nice three-punch combination, Tony. Pretty. Oh, pretty. Tony Harris is a much better fighter. Jamel seems to have the more power, though. Jamel comes back with a two-punch combination, ending with a right over the top. A little head movement. Oh, Tony Harrison with two to the body. Pretty. Oh, nice combination, Jamel. Okay, Jamel double up with the jab, came with the right, and then back with the jab. Pretty. 4-punch combination. I see you. Look, Tony Harrison, when he get off with his combinations, it's surgical. When Jamel, you just have to hold your breath and see if Jamel going to be able to land another power shot, because he's putting everything into those body shots. 2 hooks to the body. They in the phone booth. Jamel with an uppercut. See, he caught Tony Harrison walking in again. That's going to be his detriment. That's going to be Tony Harrison's detriment. He comes back with 2 left hooks to the body. Oh, nice. Tony Harrison went up top with the left hook to the body. Jamel returns. 2-punch combination. It's mono and mono in here. It's Sean Porter, Errol Spence all over again. Somebody going to get knocked out. Tony Harrison is choosing to be in this classroom. He don't have to be in this classroom right now. He's choosing to be in the classroom with Jamel's Charlo curriculum. This is not Tony Harrison's curriculum. He's choosing to be in here. And they're going mano y mano. It's personal. Jamel Charlo just missed with a right over the top. Oh, nice 3-punch combination, Jamel. There you go. That was solid. A little less of the body shots. More strategy used in that round by Jamel Charlo. But both of those fighters, man, that was a solid round. That fight was even up to that round. It's hard to know who won that exactly. Both of those fighters was getting off in that round, for real. So right now they have Harrison in 31.4 punches vice Charlo 45.7. And punches landed 128 to 160. So Charlo is landing more of the punches. The power punch is 71 to Charlo's 108. So it's a slight edge and advantage go to Jamel Charlo. The jabs is sitting at 30%, of course, to Tony Harrison and 16% of Jamel Charlo. The first time Jamel Charlo was out jabbed, because he's coming in there with all the power shots. This is going to be a battle of attrition. Let me say that again. This fight is going to be a battle of attrition. Now Jamel is leading with the jab. 3 jabs unanswered by Tony Harrison. 4 jabs. Even though they didn't all land, he had a stick out there active. Tony Harrison walking down. Jamel sitting in the corner waiting on the counter. So Tony Harrison goes low a little bit. He changes level. It seems like he's going to the body. He does. And then comes up with the right uppercut. The shots on the inside, the more harder shots to the body is Jamel Charlo. Tony is walking him down. It's the 5th round. He has a plan or something. He wouldn't be just walking in there taking that punishment like that off Jamel's boxing curriculum. This ain't Tony's curriculum right here. This isn't. This is Jamel's wheelhouse. Jamel is active with the jab, man, doubling up on the jab. Seem a little bit more elusive. Tony with the high guard. Now Jamel is on the move. Post up in the corner again. Tony's trying to step in with a left hook, missed. Now Jamel seems, like he's settling down a little bit. Tony Harrison is a little bit shy right now. He's still pressuring. Hard right hand over the top by Jamel Charlo. Oh, nice right hand by Tony Harrison. It doesn't seem to slow Jamel Charlo down any, but they're landing. Tony Harrison need to get in, get that work, and get out. He's getting in, landing, and staying there. Charlo is going to land something. You could just feel it. Charlo stepped back with a right uppercut, pretty. Step back with a right hook, nice. Using the jab. It's the 5th round, man. Tony got a plan. Tony seemed like he got a plan. Why is he taking this punishment, bro? Why are you standing in the wheelhouse, Jermell Charlo? Nice left hook to the body. Ugh. By Tony Harrison. Oh, another shovel left hook. That hurt Jermell. Jermell backed up from that shot to the body. Right over the top by Tony Harrison. Jermell on the back foot. He tried to catch Tony coming in. Tony Harrison look in his eye. It's like, I'm coming. I'm coming. It's Tony Harrison's round. This round, oh, nice down low by Tony Harrison. Man, when he get off, it's beautiful. It's beautiful boxing to watch, man. When Tony Harrison gets his combinations off, it's beautiful to watch. That was the 5th round down. They head into the 6th round. He's talking to Jermell Charlo. Let me see what he got to say. See, Jamal's smart. He said his brother need to get a little bit more aggressive on the outside. See, Jamal said he told his brother that he has to take Tony's heart. And I see Dominique Brazil over there in the house. But he said he told his brother Jermell that he has to take Tony's heart. I'm not sure that's something you can do. Even if you knock him down, you ain't taking his heart. Tony has too much heart to go in there and try to land all those power shots. You ain't going to take Tony's heart, man. He got too much of it right now. Right now, they have Harrison up 48-46, people. They have Harrison up 48-46. Jermell Charlo just landed a 3-punch combination. Solid. He nodded. Tony Harrison nodded. It's like, okay. Tony's chin is tucked. He's moving in. He's patient. He's trying to see the counter. Jermell's pressing with a 2-punch combination. Oh, Tony Harrison was dancing. I didn't see that. Tony Harrison was dancing. I don't think you'd be dancing right there. But he's fighting a beautiful fight right now. Real talk. He's pressuring Jermell Charlo. The jab is stiff. Step in left hook. Return with a right from Jermell. Power shots. Nice 3-punch combination by Jermell. Tony choosing to stay in the pocket after he land those 3-punch combinations. Right hook to the body. Tony knows something, man. He ain't backing up. Jermell, the stronger fighter, is in the corner. Tony Harrison going to the body. Now they fighting in the phone booth. Nice uppercuts by Tony. Jermell was stalled out there for a little bit. He hitting Tony on the top of the head. It's mano a mano, people. It is mano a mano. Tit for tat. Exchange for exchange. Jermell Charlo is digging. Jermell Charlo is digging. You can see it in his eyes. This is a battle right now. These two are going at it on the inside. Jermell doubling up on the left hook. Nice 1-2 down the middle by Jermell. Now Jermell feels the momentum. He's coming forward. Tony Harrison still in front of him. Still in front of him. Jermell with the wild over the top right hand. Missed badly. Nice left to the body. Oh, again by Tony Harrison. Third time. Jamel cannot let Tony Harrison get off like that and not make him pay for it. You can't allow him to keep on coming into the bank and snatching money. He's cashing in on body shots. Nice jab on top. If y'all tuned in, please don't call me while I'm doing a live. I'm not going to pick up the phone, y'all. Man, y'all tripping. I'm going to George Dogwell said, skill to fight all the way. Charlo then break the body inside, uppercut him inside. Charlo drop. There goes the hitman Tommy Hearns in the building. Seventh round, y'all. We should start to expect some changes. They currently, the unofficial scorecards currently have Tony Harrison 58-55. So they're seeing Tony Harrison landing the cleaner shots. Everything Charlo throws on the outside of the inside is with power. I'm not sure how his cardio is going to be in the later rounds. We've seen him get tired with Austin Charlo a little bit. He's digging. Jermell Charlo is digging like he's in construction. When he sit up there and set those body shots up, he's digging. I'm not sure how much it's affecting Tony Harrison, but when he throws the hook to the body, the uppercut, he's digging. He moves out. He exits the corner, moves out, and reset to the center. Tony Harrison right there. I like how Tony Harrison shifts, throws those uppercuts. Man, he shifts, stands, and throws those uppercuts. Very solid. They don't look like they have a lot of power on them, but they seem like they're effective. Tony Harrison, nice double up, 2-3 uppercuts on the inside. Nice left hook. So he's got it down. I give him that. When Tony Harrison throws that left hook to the body, he's keeping his right glove up now. He just caught Charlo, and Charlo shook his head. But yeah, Tony Harrison right there in front of him. Tony Harrison wasn't bullshitting. He's like, hey. Man, Tony Harrison can fight, man. Jermell Charlo has respect for Tony Harrison. Point blank. He has respect for Tony Harrison. I don't care what he say after the fight. So Jermell Charlo just landed some shoulder punches, and Tony Harrison started dancing. He needs to just stay focused. Oh, Jermell just missed with a step-in uppercut, a right, none but power on it, missed badly. Step in, overhand right, missed bad, try to come back with the left hook, not effective. Now he in the corner. This is where Tony works. He's nodding his head. Now Tony gets off. Nice two-punch combination. He's pressing Jermell Charlo. He tried to go to the body with it. Come on, get one before the bell ring. Nice three-punch combination. Then land solid. So we in the 8th round, people. We in the 8th round. And they trying to say that Tony Harrison is up probably 2 or 3 rounds already. 3 rounds. With the knockdown. It's a solid fight. Y'all need some? This is the best drink of the house. Y'all need some? That's that clear stuff. You know what I'm saying? What y'all think of the fight so far? Those of you that might be watching it. It's entertaining, man. I have to give it props. Carlos say, I got my water 2 gallons a day for sure. Tony for the W. Yeah, man, water, that's what it is, man. You don't have to drink it every hour of the day, but a gallon a day is good. So Tony Harrison need to keep the momentum going. Charlo is taking the first half of the rounds. He really need to stop that, Tony Harrison. It's round 8 of 12. Tony Harrison landed 27 body shots to Jamel's 20. So we're 232 in the 8th round. And let me see what the scorecards read right now. The unofficial scorecards. Harrison landed 87 so far to Jamel's 91. Overhand right by Jamel Charlo missed badly. In the 8th round, Jamel is still throwing haymakers. That's the part of his game that's fragmented. And that's come from up here because he's choosing to throw those overhand rights against a technical skill fighter like Tony Harrison. Jamel is choosing to do that. He doesn't have to do it. Double jab by Tony Harrison, clean. Tony Harrison is showing he can keep his distance and use his jab effectively, man, to stay away from Jamel's counter. Because time Tony Harrison comes within range, Jamel loads up. They just showing a replay on how Tony Harrison stepped in with the jab. Lands right down the forehead of Jamel. Easy. Easy work. Jamel steps in with a hard right hook to the body. Okay, I like how he did that. Jamel steps in again. Made it seem like he was going to the body, but came up top. Come on, let's go. Get on that. Okay, it's 103. Minute left in the round. Minute left. Tony Harrison wasn't as active. Nice triple jab right there. Oh, he acted like he was going to do the bolo. Tony Harrison showboating a little bit right now. Jamel Charlo ain't showboating at all. He's like, I got to get this. I got to find something. Okay. Jamel steps in with a 1-2 to the body. And then try to come up top, and Tony Harrison just slipped it. Tony Harrison really took this round off. He took the 8th round off. Seriously. Tony Harrison has been he's been tardy on his punches. His energy level really haven't been in the fight this round. Jamel just left with a wild, finished with a wild right, left, missed badly. Now he's sitting in the corner. The end of the round, Tony Harrison land 2-punch combination. Tony Harrison don't look like he breathing hard. He ain't tired. He ain't tired. His dad say, at least we get a knockdown out of this. He said, you're doing a good job. Stay in control. The 9th round coming up, people. That's a long look. In a fight like this, out of 12 rounds, we in the 9th round, it's still a long fight. The way these two fighting, the 9th round coming up, if that's the case, it's still a long fight left. Real talk. Both seem to be in pretty decent cardio. Jamel, you know, he comes out and demands the first part of the round. Throw a 2-punch combination. Nothing from Tony yet. Jamel goes to the body up top. Nice stiff 1-2 from Jamel. Then he goes to the left hook to the body. Tony haven't threw nothing this round. Nothing. Jamel returns another 1-2 punch. Nothing from Tony. Oh man, 3-punch from Jamel. 1-2 combination for Jamel. Tony shakes it off and do a little showboating. Now he throws the double jab out there. Jamel returns it. Stiff jab from Tony. Jamel Tony doesn't seem like he's tired. So he just missed with a 1-2 combination, a little bit too far outside the distance. They clinch. Now they have the fight 76-75. Like I told you, it's a long part of the fight left over. They have it 76-75 right now because Tony Harrison took rounds off. He's going to have to stay on the gas on this one for the rest of the fight. Jamel landed 3-punch combination solid. Come over the top with the left hand is Jamel. Tony Harrison is getting busy now. It seems like when Tony Harrison land his combinations, I'm talking about when he stick it to Jamel. Jamel get on the bicycle. He bags. He start boxing off the back foot. That's truth. Jamel is the bigger fighter. He's still in the fight though. Oh, nice 1-2 combination. Oh, way to come over the top, Tony. That was sweet. Jamel moving around a lot. Oh, I like how Tony pulled that. He came over the top with the right hand, pulled it, and then came with the left. Very nice. Very nice. That means he's thinking, man. He's thinking, he's seeing everything. Oh, double up on the jab and came with the right. Tony Harrison, man, I'm telling you, his technique. When he gets off, man, it's pretty to watch for the sweet signs. Nice stiff double jab from Tony Harrison to Jamel. Now Jamel Charlo got some work to do, man. Period. So the round ends with Tony Harrison with a 2-punch combination, right? And he stares down Jamel Charlo. Tony Harrison won that round. It ain't nothing you can tell me different. He landed the more solid punches, the more effective. Jamel Charlo look a little gassed right now, just a little bit. They got the ice packs on his chest and his neck. They trying their best to crowd around Jamel and not let the cameras in to see what they talking about. Everybody, the man probably can't get any fresh air right now. You know what I'm saying? You gathered around, corralled around him, and he can barely even see what's going on. The fresher of the two right now is Tony Harrison. Period. Wow. Okay. Oh, okay. That's the punches landed. Okay, so sweeping right hook by Jamel Charlo. He comes out, throw a 2-punch. He always commands the first part of the round. Tony have to be careful with this. Oh, now Jamel, he missed two power punches, left and the right over the top, bad. Tony sticks a jab out there. Nice work. Both return jabs. Double jab by Tony. Land on the damn forehead of Jamel Charlo, easy. He cashes in on another jab. Another double jab. Pretty solid, stiff. Jamel goes lean. Throw that left hook to the body. Scorecards 86-84. Of course, Tony Harrison, in my opinion, won that last round. This is the 10th round. Fight stall a little bit. Jamel ducks in. You know, try to do some rough, whatever, wrestling or whatever. This ain't damn mixed martial arts. Tony looked the more fresher out of the two. Jamel still on the hunt though. One thing I can tell you about Tony, he's doubling up on his jab. This is the 10th round. Tony Harrison's doubling up on the jab. Jamel comes over the top with the right, misses, then come back with the left hook, lands. Then he doubled up on the jab. Okay, double jab to the body, lands for Jamel. Tony comes up top with a jab. Good. "54 seconds left in the 10th round. Jamel comes over the top with the right, miss. Tony pressuring Jamel. Jamel on the back foot. Jamel goes in with two left sweeping left hooks, miss, but he lands with the right hook. He's getting off on this round. This is Jamel's round so far. This is Jamel Charlo's round so far. Tony Harrison must be saving it for the championship round because he ain't doing too much right now. He's just outside range, Tony Harrison. Nice three-punch combination by Tony Harrison. Jamel felt that. Jamel felt that. 12 seconds left. 12 seconds left. Let me see what Tony Harrison and Jamel got left. Jamel comes in with a 1-2. Nothing. Outstanding fight, man. This is championship. Hey, this is championship rounds right now. Hey, 50 in the building. Can y'all smash that like button, man? With an elbow, whatever you choose to do it, you know? Just throw a jab, pop, pop, pop. You know, smash that like button for me. It's only 15 likes, man, and 48 people in the building. Come on, man. Get those likes up to like 30 or 40. It only takes, just press, man. Press that like button. Come on. Look, what is going on? It's not the like plague. You know what I'm saying? Make it contagious, y'all. Smash the like button. Get those likes up in here. This is a good fight, y'all. This is a good fight. Y'all know that. I would have streamed it, but YouTube be tripping. I wonder what the fight would have been if Jamel Charlo wouldn't have scored that knockdown. So the 11th round begins. Jamel taking charge in the first half, as always. Okay, he's landing some hard shots right now. He landed some hard shots, man. Tony Harrison is playing around. Jamel Charlo landed like 3 or 4 hard shots right there, and Tony put his hands out like this, like whatever. Jamel is getting off, man. 2:25 left in the round. Tony Harrison need to get busy. Nice 1-2 combination. There you go. There you go. Stiff jab by Tony Harrison. Nice. Solid. Jamel come back. Returns. 2-punch combination. Tony with his short left hook. Jamel straight left, down the middle. Tony need to get that work in. Nice hook to the body by Tony. He nodded and said, "Yeah, I know." Tony Harrison said, "Yeah, I know." Oh, he hurt him. He hurt him. Second knockdown. See? Tony Harrison playing around. He got caught. Tony Harrison, second knockdown. Same thing, Sean Porter, knockdown. This may be the determining factor in the fight. He hurt. Tony Harrison is hurt. I see it in his eyes. Jamel Charlo is about to stop Tony Harrison. Oh, it's over. It's over. It's over. Tony Harrison is hurt bad. Another knockdown. He hurt bad. Jamel Charlo is celebrating over on there, saying, hey, I told you. Now Tony Harrison is in trouble. He is absolutely in trouble. It's 44 seconds left in there. Jamel stalking him. Misses with a right hook. Tony Harrison is in trouble. The fight is stopped. Jamel regains his title back. Tony Harrison is disputing the stoppage. I don't know what the hell Tony Harrison was doing showboating around, but Jamel Charlo stayed with what works for him, and that was his power shots. He regained the titles, man. I don't know what was going on in Tony Harrison's head. He was a sharper boxer, and Jamel stayed the course, man. While freaking Tony Harrison was playing around, Jamel said, okay, I'm going to keep on digging. I'm going to keep on digging. What Tony Harrison just did is gave Jamel Charlo back his confidence. He stopped Tony Harrison. He didn't take it to distance. He stopped Tony Harrison. That gave him all the confidence back in the freaking world, man. He stopped him. He stopped him, man. I'm still not a Charlo. I'm just gonna keep it real. Charlo, this headhunting stuff that you got going on, nah. You try that. You try that with J-Rock. But he came in here and did what he had to do, man. And now, hey, you ain't gonna be able to tell Jamel Charlo nothing. Hey, I wish I was at the post-fight conference. I wish I was at the post-fight conference. What do you say when you came in here and you stopped after a man saying, I'm not going to lose to a sucker? I don't know what Tony Harrison is doing. He was fighting a good fight, man. Why did you just start playing around, bro? Man, you got to stay focused, man. You fighting for Detroit. You fighting for everything, man. You fighting for your own legacy. You was ahead on the scorecards, man. And Jamel Charlo, you let him stop you like that. Damn. Man, you ain't going to be able to tell them Charlo brothers nothing now. Hell no. He said, I'm pissed. I'm in Detroit and Tony got cute. There you go, man. Carlos said it right there. Tony started getting cute in the fight, doing too much, and got caught, man. Now Charlo in his face. Charlo in his face, trying to talk that peace stuff. they trying to talk this peace. And of course, Jamal Charlo ain't far behind. I swear the motherfucker's still attached by umbilical cord. They got a transparent umbilical cord. Because once Jamel Charlo goes somewhere, Jamal Charlo is right there, man. You could tell who was getting all the protein in the milk, man. Seriously. Because time Jamal goes somewhere, man, Jamel goes somewhere, Jamal right there. I don't like what Tony Harrison did, man. I don't like what he was doing. You was fighting a good fight, man. Why couldn't you just stay focused and stop playing around, man? Jamel landed 3 left uppercuts on Tony Harrison. That's how still Tony was up against the road. He froze him. He landed 3 solid uppercuts. 1. Tony Harrison couldn't do anything. Jack Reese came in there and stopped the fight. Jamal Charlo hugging his brother. Them two have a crazy relationship. I can't blame him, man. His brother looking at him and hugging him like that. Like, damn, bro, you went in there and you stopped him. I can see why Jamal is hugging his brother, even though, they are who they are. They like, hey, hey, bro, you went in there and stopped them. You didn't go the distance. You stopped Tony Harrison. When you was, some would say you was behind on the scorecards. I'm curious to see what the post fight going to be like. 228 around 11. 228 round 11. That was a good fight. That was a good fight. Real talk. That was a good fight. Total punches landed 121 to Charlo 127, right? Thrown 389 to Charlo's 582. 41% to Charlo's 27%. Tony Harrison was in that fight, man. I just don't know why Tony Harrison was showboating around, man. Like, you don't have anything to hold your head down for except what you did. Let's see what Charlo got to say. He said he didn't leave it up to the judges. He right. He said, Jamel said he dictated, he dominated, which is not entirely true. He was on the back foot a lot of the fight. A lot of rounds of the fight. He was on the back foot. They're talking about what exactly went on between Charlo and Harrison. So Jamel said he's a gentleman at the end of the day. He said at the end of the day he don't like Harrison. Period. Damn. See what Tony Harrison got to say. Tony Harrison just sitting up here acting like a bowling ball dropped out of the ceiling while he was in the process of throwing a combination, hit his dang jab hand and landed on his foot and prevented him from doing anything else. No one was up here telling you the showboat and dance around. No one was freaking telling you to do that, man. So Tony Harrison was talking about taking a year off, and his body was feeling the shots or something. Man, he was just playing around too much. Hey people, it's been a pleasure. I'm gonna jump off this YouTube live. Share the content. I appreciate it. It's been a pleasure doing fight night with you. It's not gonna be the last, you know what I'm saying? So y'all be sure to follow me, subscribe to the channel, of course. Follow me on IG. Check out YouTube, World Combat Sports, Twitter, the page, and then the website, worldcombatsports.com. It's out there. So, be sure to check it out, man. Check out the content. Until there's salute, be sure to tune up and turn in to World Combat Sports. Told everybody, let me read this comment right quick before I get off. Told everybody what was going to happen. Jay Peasy. I don't know who you told. I never see you on here, but you might have told somebody else. But it's all good, man. It's all good. I'm probably going to go on Facebook Live. But I'm going to shut this down. It's been a pleasure. Y'all hold it down.